Well, let's hike the Contentment Cave and Train Trestle Loop. Well, now, like I said, I am hiking the Contentment Cave, or Contentment Falls and Trestle Loop. I'm down here in Toccoa, Georgia. And I've hiked the Contentment Falls before. It was back in the wintertime, very cold day. I remember it was cold. I about froze my butt off over here hiking to this, but never done the entire Train Trestle Loop. So I'm going to try to do that today. It goes by Contentment Falls and then goes all around and underneath the train trestle and then back. Just makes a big circle. I think it's supposed to be about 2.2 miles, something like that. It's not a terribly long hike, but it starts over here off of Bending Hickory Road in Toccoa, and have to hike down this old gated Forest Service road. But that's the plan. We got some pretty purple wildflowers over there. And I'm going to continue on here. I'm still walking down this old Forest Service road. I'd be glad to get off of it. I hate walking on roads like this, especially these logging roads where they put the big gravel down. Walking on that stuff, it's quite uncomfortable. But it's turned out to be a beautiful day. It was raining this morning, but it got out of here finally. And I thought I'd get out and hit a nearby trail. I'm not too far from home. Got more flowers growing over here. But I thought I'd get out and do this trail since I've never done the loop. And it's not a long trail. I won't have several days off, so I'm hoping to get in a lot of hiking. We'll see. Well, here's the turn off to the right here that goes to Contentment Falls. This is the same way I'm going to go to do this loop trail. But thankfully we'll be getting off that gravel road. As you can see right there is an orange blaze. But I'm thankful to be finally getting on the actual trail and off that gravel road. Well, looks like we got some deadfall across the trail here. We got some not ripe blackberries there coming along. A whole bunch of them. Look at there. Looks like I'll either be crawling under on my belly or trying to work my way around this somehow. Let me put my camera away and see what I can do here. Well, I just had a man and a woman come running by me. They're out trail running today. So, more power to them. I'm not planning on getting into trail running. I love to hike, but I'm a little too clumsy to be running down through here. I can see myself doing a big face plant if I was running. Shoot, it's all I can do, stay upright hiking sometimes. But yeah, more power to them trail runners. Don't plan on getting into that. Lots and lots of deer tracks along the trail here. Seen all kinds of critter tracks, from deer tracks to raccoon tracks to rabbit tracks. Everything through here. Well, we've got a butterfly plant right there. And there was actually a butterfly on it until I got my camera out, and of course it left. Butterflies are hard to film. The trail I was on yesterday over at Pickens Nose, there was butterflies everywhere, all colors, purple, dark blue, black, yellow, bright orange. And I tried to get some on camera and just couldn't do it. And then there was one that was on the ground, and I got it a picture of it, and I guess it must have heard me saying how bad I wanted to get some picture, and it came over and actually landed on my trekking pole, and I was actually able to get pictures and video of it, and I couldn't hardly get rid of it. But they're hard to capture on film. Now here I am standing at the top of Contentment Falls. I've made it down to the waterfall, but this is looking back upstream at the creek that comes down through here. And let me see if I can work my way on over here. But here we're standing on the very top of Contentment Falls, looking down at all the rocks and all down there. And I'll see if I can work my way down the side path that gets down there to where we can actually see the waterfall itself. It's sort of a billy goat path. I'll get down there and get some views of the waterfall. Well, here I am down here at the actual waterfall itself. As you can see, it's a beautiful waterfall. There's actually a cave here as well that you can go up and crawl up under there if you're really adventurous. I'm not that adventurous. But you can crawl for a little ways back up under there if you're into that sort of thing. So I'm just going to go leave it at the waterfall today. I'm not going to be crawling up under there. But that is Contentment Falls here in Toccoa. Like I said, I've been here before. I hiked here back in the wintertime and got a lot of pictures and stuff of it. But I'm going to continue on back and get back on the main trail and try to finish this loop out. Well, that was an adventure after I left Contentment Falls, the map. So it just took me through the woods with no really trail, sign of a trail that I could make out. So I just followed the map on my phone. So we look down there at the creek. But I'm back out on a discernible trail now. I think this is actually part of the old Locust Stake ATV park that's now closed. But as you can see, there's been a whole lot of wild hogs in here. They got this place torn all to pieces. But just making my way on down the trail. I'm hoping to find the railroad trestle. I'm hoping that's big enough I won't be able to miss it. Hey, me. Well, guess what? I found a railroad trestle. Way up yonder. And believe it or not, I almost walked by it because you can't hardly see it with all the leaf cover. I just happened to glance over on the other side of the creek and I'm like, what the heck is that? Hey, me. My crazy hiking adventures. But that be the trestle. Maybe there's another place I can get a better view of it because you can't see much with all this leaf cover. We'll see. Well, I got a closer view here of the train trestle right off to the side of it here, looking back down that way. I'm telling you, I would not want to get over there underneath that thing because I can see, you can't see here from here, but there's like whole cross ties laying over there and those railroad plates and stuff that's laying right under it that's falling off that thing. Yeah, I don't think I want to get under it, but wouldn't want to get hit in the head by that. I think I hear a train coming, as a matter of fact. I know that's just one of those work trucks up there that rides the rails. Yeah, we're looking at stuff, but way up there. Anyway, that's the railroad trestle. So I'm gonna get back to the trail here. Yeah, it's crazy up there. I definitely wouldn't want to stand underneath that thing at any time. Wouldn't be good to get hit by a cross tie or even a small something from that height. It'd take you out, I'm sure. So you come over here, you use some smarts. Don't get right under it. Now I gotta get back across this mud hole. Well, I have closed the loop back to the trail that turns off to go to Contentment Falls. Down through there is where you go to the waterfall. And I just came up that road. And I think for anybody who's gonna come in here and hike this, if you come down here and you go to Contentment Falls first, come all the way back out up that trail and get back on this one and go down there, and the trestle loop will branch off to the right, or you can just stay to the left and come back in to the right, whichever you want to do. But the map I was using told me after Contentment Falls to just go on off down through the woods. Well, there's not much of a trail there. I mean, you couldn't really you could see some old signs of a trail, and then there wasn't nothing, and you was just sort of walking through the woods, sort of bushwhacking. So just keep that in mind. If you come over here, go to the falls, and then want to do the loop, just come all the way back out of the falls, back up here to this trail, and then go on down through there, because that was quite the adventure going through the woods down through there. But anyway, I'm gonna continue on up through here. I've already came down through here earlier when I first came down and went to the falls, and as you can see, they've got ribbons tied up here marking the trail to the waterfall. So, but I'm gonna continue on up through there and head on back to the parking area. Well, as you can see, I made it back to that old gravel road. So I'm back to road walking again. I got about a half a mile of road walking back to the parking area. I met 5 or 6 dirt bikes coming down in there. I don't really think he's supposed to be in there with a dirt bike. They better hope the game warden's not anywhere around. So if they're not supposed to be in there and they catch them, ooh-wee. It ain't gonna be good. But anyway, I'm gonna walk on back to the car now and get in some air conditioning, because this has got up to 87 degrees. That's what my thermometer's saying. So it's quite toasty out here in the sunshine. Nothing like yesterday when I was up in North Carolina. It never got over 71 degrees up there. Of course, I was right around 5,000 feet elevation. It was really nice. Pretty toasty here. Well, I have made it back to the parking area. So the Contentment Falls and Train Trestle Loop is over and done with. I'm sitting on 4 miles total, so 4 miles all the way around doing that loop. Not too bad. Couple creek crossings, couple steep sections, but nothing too terrible. Fairly easy. Beautiful waterfall, and something you don't get to see every day, a train trestle right up under it. But anyway, I'm gonna get in the AC because it is HOT hot out here. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thanks for coming along.